Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about having your team meeting. In the prior video, we just talked about how to pick your team. So this one, we're going to talk about the team meeting. And then next and following videos, we'll talk about practices and game time. So one of the first things you want to do in getting this team meeting together, or one of the reasons you want to have a team meeting, is to get all the parents together so that you can handle lots of different tasks. Things like going over your philosophy so that you don't have hurt feelings or have people come to you all the time wondering why you're doing different things. This will set those expectations up perfectly in the beginning. And then there's also administrative tasks and fundraising that you're going to want to take care of. One of the great things about having parents get together is that you can have them get to know one another and they can cheer as a block rather than what I've seen in some games or teams. The players only get together, and so then the groups of parents and their grandparents or friends are in different pockets around the field instead of all cheering together. And that makes it a lot more fun for the parents and the kids. So, one of the first things you want to do is determine what your philosophy is on how you're going to run this team. Are you going to be a coach that tries to win at all costs? Are you going to be one that just wants to work on skills, and so you put kids all over the place, even if they really aren't very good at the different positions, but then everybody gets to learn different things? Or there can be all kinds of different ones. Let me give you mine, and if you'd like to adopt it, I have no problem with that. It served me fairly well, and I think the kids that I've coached can attest to that. So the first point on mine is I want to make sure that I can give them enough skills so that they can advance to the next level. And then that they would have enough fun so that when they choose to sign up, they will want to. I remember the first time one of my kids played in a T-ball league, and the parents or the coaches there, were doing things that I thought were just, they didn't have any clue on how to get the kids better at baseball. But at the same time, the kids were having so much fun, they all wanted to play the next year. At the beginning levels, you may want to skew more towards that. When I had a team of seventh and eighth graders, my philosophy to get them to be better skill wise meant that my eighth graders had to be ready to play in high school. So the good news was I only had five of them, and all five of them did make their high school teams. So that was good. And they did play. So that meant they had fun. And the seventh graders all said they were coming back. So I considered that a success. And I would hope that maybe you might want to have some similar philosophy. A team meeting is a great place to take care of all these administrative tasks so you don't have to be doing all of the different things, lining the field, having to umpire other games, doing all these other things that just really detract from a pretty significant amount of your time already in coaching. So assign somebody to handle picture day, somebody to get the kids ready for opening and closing ceremonies. Make sure everybody knows about snack bar duty if that's required. Some leagues will have it so you can buy out of that. Either way, make sure that's covered. Figure out who's going to help out with groundskeeping. Do you need extra coaches? Are there parents that could help you there? Umpires. If your league doesn't pay for them, somebody's got to do it. see if some of the parents would be willing to help out there. I'm sure the league will provide the instruction on how to do it in case you don't have anybody that's just naturally already an umpire or has played a lot of baseball or softball. What these team meetings really do is really help establish the expectations so that you answer types of questions in advance so that you don't get parents talking about afterwards why their kid isn't playing in certain positions or batting in a certain part of the order or any of these things, because you're going to tell how you're going to handle playing time, how you're going to give kids positions, and how they're going to rank in the batting order. Some people love to have a batting order in from top to bottom, that's great. Others say, no, every kid gets a chance to bat number one, every kid, and so forth. I do have another video on how to make a batting order if you'd like that. It's linked above. And then also, there's sometimes you have two different, and this may be part of your philosophy, how you handle regular season and how you handle playoffs or tournaments. So just letting the parents know you've handled all the expectations. And then many leagues need fundraising. Just about everybody can use more money, and this will help handle things like lowering the fees to the kids or the parents and getting better equipment, maybe, or covering costs so that you can play extra games and then go on to tournaments. So if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell, and you'll find out when we'll have more videos coming out on helping you coach your team.